So I want to talk about the superpowers of the A5X2 Manta for work. I have already started my planning on here, and you can see I've made a little link through to that, and I've already just started. I've loaded my planner on here. There's loads of ways to get documents to and from. I really like how simple it is that you can just plug it in via the USB cable and you can just upload, you can just drag and drop a PDF into the file system like you would any hard drive or anything like that, and it's just there. No messing around. Or you can use the airdrop mode, which is like, I don't know what they actually call it, but if you click on this, you can go to this URL and it opens up essentially a web instance of the Supernote partner app kind of thing, and you can just load them on, or you can view all the things on there. You can screen share through that same way as well. You go to this website here, just type that in and bookmark that, and then you've got that to screen mirror over the Wi-Fi, which is great. And you can use their partner app on your phone or on your PC as well. So loads of ways to get things on, and you can just sync up and down. And yes, you can have multiple Supernote devices if you like, and you can always very quickly get back to the last note you were on, straight into the last place you were at. There's loads of ways you're just getting around this device so nicely, and people are going to really like that. If you want a dedicated notebook, this is a great place to be. I've come to the end of testing out the Supernote Manta for 2 weeks at work, and stay tuned for my full review coming soon. And look out for where this goes into the top 10. Spoiler, it's not going to be low down. I'm using the Note Max now at work, and I'll test that out, but I will certainly be going back to the Supernote Manta A5X2 at some point. So look out for more content on my use case with it in the future. For me, it's just so natural to plan with a pen. Initially, getting into e-ink, it was about replacing my paper planner. And here is my 2-week planner. Every fortnight, I make a new PDF, and into that PDF, I plan my day. So I have my timetable, all the things I need to remember to do every single week, and then I add the individual plans for the individual week here with a pen on the Supernote. But that's only getting started. My wife's favorite feature is the to-do function. So when you've got a task that you want to plan into your day, then you can select it, add it to your to-do list. Got it that time, cook dinner. And that is in my global to-do list. From anywhere on the device, I can make one of these. And as soon as I tick it off in here, then it's completed. It's still there in the notebook, but it is gone from my to-do list. And my wife really loves using that, and she initially did just love using the star marks, where any page tool, you can leave a star mark and immediately skip forward or backward to that page where the star mark is on your notebook. Again, you can make these anywhere on the whole of the device. Yeah, show stars. Although these aren't global, these star marks, they're only within the certain documents. But what is global though is the digest feature, and that is absolutely fabulous. So for instance, if I want to link to my A-level physics plans, select this and turn it into a link. And I can link to another file, go out, all the way out to documents, find my A-level physics planner, guide for year 13. Now when I click that, it will take me back to exactly the point I was at in this document. So let's say I'm interested, I need to remember this part of the document here. I can make 2 square parentheses like this. And now that's underlined quite subtly there. And that has gone into my digest here. If I wish to, I can add a note to that digest as well. And that then is in the digest from wherever I am in the tablet. It's always there with that really quick access. That is a great feature. And when you're done with it, you can just bin it. The Supernote is an incredibly powerful tool for work, and I strongly suggest if you're interested in going really deep on this as a super powered device for work, then check out Organizing for Change, because Ed over there does a great job of showing you his workflow of using Supernote devices for years as a professor. I don't particularly love the elasticated loop. I preferred the sort of solid loop that they had before. People have said, oh, these loops are too big, or some people have said they're too small. So they've included 3 different loop sizes and one that you can cut down to size, and something that you can, if you hate the loop, you can just actually shove a little card in here and forget about this entirely. You can just screw in a little bit of plastic that they give you. They've definitely covered themselves with this pen loop. So pardon me, Christina, thank you. So the pogo pins are actually in here, are they? So to take this off, you simply just put this in once. Oh, I see, there they are. Thanks for that. So the pogo pins are there. So interesting, that could be something that would dock into something with a keyboard case. This is for people looking for a second brain, and I thought that was a nice comment. I was most interested when this was being released and what use cases you guys were actually thinking of, and this one came up time and time again. People looking for a way to organize your second brain on there. People asking, John Phillips here asking, interested in the AI features? None. There are no AI features. I don't think you need them on here, incidentally, but this is not the device if you're looking to use AI apps at all. These are my main teaching resources, essentially, and these are like, you know, some epically long documents. This is like 500-page documents you can see there. It's really not able to go quickly through them, but there's a graph figure there. You can see they look quite good. I've got my view options trim here, so you can actually bring that in if you just want to have the main bit of content and get rid of the header and footer. Save that, and now when I go through, that's the view it'll give me. And I don't know if you're all noticing, but I'm using 2 fingers to change page. That's the mode that I set it on. You can have single page swipe there. There's obviously page 10 at the bottom there. And this is really nice because, especially if you work with this long term, this is not the case for me because I change the ink tablet all the time. But if I'd used this for like 2 or 3 years, like I have been for the A5X, if I had kept using the Supernote the entire time, then that would be great because I'd have all of my annotations on here as well. So